Welcome. Sitting here, playing Batman Arkham Origins. Up to 18% progress now. Popular Mechanics magazine. Subscribe to this through basically the end of 24. Oh, there's Consumer Reports. Got that through 24. Kiplinger Personal Finance. Bloomberg Business. All business and Consumer Reports and Working Man magazines. These are good. Cook a Stegosaurus. Program your own car keys. There we go. Let us now praise the pipe wrench. Oh yeah. See, my issue now is my pension that was granted after 10 months remains in a lockbox, like Al Gore's lockbox of 2000. But folks, I'm not here to dog my former employer. What do you expect from politicians? Give me a break. I'm not here to dog my estranged, common law no longer wife. People get depressed. There's the rub. You gotta do what I did during that horrible year and actually walk through it all the way. Because I didn't have it until after everybody was gone and had turned their backs on my daughter and I. And that's okay. Because that's life. We all made our beds. Let's lie in this bed. The totality of the circumstances today, December 11th, 2023, 6 days before VJ40 is official, 14 days before another Christmas that will be extremely forward embracing. It's a wonderful thing when another year is coming to a close. It's a wonderful thing when an illness comes to a close, or anything. When things change, it is on the individual who is experiencing the change to properly process that change and then make the decisions from there about where that person wants to take their life. The simple fact of the matter is I had my forever life in my 20s. And what we built is what I'm still floating on this bridge with all that water underneath it. Because these people are stuck in a past with a delusional viewpoint of James Davenport. Guys, the me that they last knew, that's the guy that I hated too. And that's the only person that was harmed. That's the only self-harm. That's the only anything that I destroyed during Thanksgiving 22 to Thanksgiving 23. This isn't about money. This isn't about image. This isn't about politics or men and women or anything. The simple fact of the matter is if I haven't been paid in 2023 outside of rent money from 122, it was the first place I bought because I wanted to own a home before I had a family. So here's the deal. Politicians, insecure men and women both, everyone on earth, let's all look at the 3 people who were involved a year ago. My boss, my spouse, and myself. I'm not accountable for how Brian Heck or Amy Stevens go about their day. I'm not accountable for how they talk with people. I'm not accountable for their integrity, thankfully. I'm not accountable for their self-confidence, thankfully. I'm not accountable for their fiscal prowess, thankfully. I'm accountable for mine, thankfully. And from Crimson Mask in Florida on through Ghost Skins on Gas Buddy, on through my name on the Book of Faces. The Lil's dad, my name on the Book of Faces, is the one that people need to actually know. Because that's the one that triggered some people, of course, but good, because it wasn't to trigger anybody. That one was created because my daughter had a phone for the first time in her life and ended up with a Facebook account. And I wanted to, be a father. Because I am. And as we work through the last little bit of closing the door, it's not us, it's them. The door was closed at the end of it here. That's why that year was allowed to happen. This is the autopsy of that year. This is the cutting that year open, putting its guts on full display, and saying, is this really us, America? Because it is, and it has been. So we can ruin careers, we can try to ruin lives, we can ruin families, we can ruin children's opportunities, we can ruin friendships, we can ruin all sorts of things. And then we blame the person who actually rebuilt themselves and said, look at yourselves in the mirror. No. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. VJ40. Welcome to the present. Enjoy 2024. It's a new year. And you think you knew me.